Hey guys, and welcome back to Play Faeria. Today I'm going to be talking about the new patch. So any new players can get who have joined the game recently, and this big new patch came down a couple of days ago. I just want to go through everything that's changed. There's been a few major things that's happened in this patch. The rework of the free-to-play system, the reworking of Pandora, a couple of balance changes, and the inclusion of a new shop. So first things first, let's talk about the shop and the free-to-play model. So before this patch, you were able to buy the full collection. You could buy every card in the game for a fixed price. But from player feedback, players were feeling that it was unfair to newer players who were able to buy this whole set straight off the bat as they start the game, and they have a card advantage over players in their ranking system. So they wanted to make it a bit more fair and everyone can progress at their own speed. So they've removed that entirely, and they've also rewarded players from who were in the game before the patch with additional things like booster packs. As you can see here, I've got 8 golden chests waiting for me, and they've gave everyone a gold fountain because of this change. So that's the first important thing. Second most important thing is they've introduced a whole new shop. The shop has been completely reworked, and as you can see here, we have a lot of different bundles, which are really cool, where you get like a card back and emotes. They brought emotes in, which is another thing, and wells. So first things first, let's look at some of the bundles you can get. So you can now just buy battle chests, and the great thing about battle chests, you can re-roll your rarest card. So if you have that card already, you don't have to have a double and just have to disenchant it. You have an opportunity to re-roll that card. So that's really important. We have the sets. So these sets, if you buy them as a whole set, you get unique emotes for these characters when you use them. And some of them are awesome. I've seen Aurora. She says it's time for tea when she says hello. Shara says yak god, I think she says, or something like that. I'll buy the yak god, which is pretty funny. So there's some awesome emotes that come with them, and of course all the cosmetics that go with that too. And as you can see here, you can buy, just like in any free-to-play card game, you can just buy how many packs you need or desire. Avatars, they've brought these guys back. Which were part of the old solo content before they redid it. So you can now get these at a very cheap 900 gold, or just £2 for a spritz. Of course, you can buy Shara on her own, so you can get all the pieces of the bundle on their own. But unless you buy the bundle together, you don't get the emotes. But they're going to change that in the future. So once you get all as a shop gets developed more. When you get every piece of the bundle, you can just get each piece individually, and then you'll get the emotes. Orbs, brand new orbs. We've seen the ones that are part of the bundle. I already own this one. This is an old one. And we have Gaia. I believe that's a new one, and that's an old one too. So just kind of the cheaper ones, which are a little more simple, and of course the more expensive ones, which have a bit more swag to them. And I've got the Aurora orb for my yak. I'm still pretty happy with my yaks from the eggs. Wells, pretty much I think the best thing they've done with the shop so far, or the best cosmetic feature they've introduced. Being able to have customized wells, so your 2 wells at the bottom will be your wells, and your opponents will have different ones too. And you've got the bundle wells. You have the new arcane well, the Gabria well, and the Carvinus well as well. Jeez. And I bought this one just to go with my my orb and my yak, my hippie yak. And we have new card backs you can collect as well. You can buy these all with gold, so only buying them with cash is entirely up to you, which is great for the free-to-play model, and they're not making any content exclusive to money. You can acquire it with gold. So let's show you how the new packs work. Where can I buy a pack? There we go, just here. So let's buy one of these. So I'm going to show you how these packs work, which was one of the major changes. They went with the new free-to-play model. These aren't open yet, but these are mythic chests. So once these become available, be able to get some nice mythics. So let's do it. Ooh, nice little animation. And let's see what we get. Oh, wow, that's loud. I apologize, guys, for the loudness. I'm gonna kill that in the editing. And see, I can re-roll this rare if I want, which is pretty sweet. And we're gonna do that. And go on growth instead. So that's basically the new pack system. Very cool. I love the animation. Next up, let's talk about the solo content. So solo content, if you haven't already, is a great way to gain gold and XP. And you also get rewarded cards as well. I haven't done all the solo content on this account. I have a free-to-play account, which I've done a lot of it on. And I didn't want to do it again. But like I said, great way to get gold. And there's 15 new puzzles with Jalmia. And yeah, they're going to be awesome. So be sure to check those out, guys. Let's look at the next thing. There's also a replay mode open for solo. So you can replay the puzzles if you want to give them another go. Friends, you can now spectate your friends. Now you click your friend if they're in-game. And I'll use someone as an example, so arcade. And you can spectate game. And that just takes you in the game. Let me spectate someone who's in the tournament right now. So I'll just spectate Mod. And then I'll just show you how it does it. You just go in. You see what they're up to. And you can also disable this in the options. So if you don't want to have people spectating you, if you want to keep your decks a secret, you can. And there we go. So you just see this. And this is another new thing they've added. You have your card back here. And when you hover over it, it tells you how much you got in your deck and your lands. So I really like the inclusion of the card back in the UI, because you don't get to see your card back on this side apart from your draw. So that's really cool, and then you just can quit out of that like that. And they were in Pandora, so let's move on to Pandora. So I'll need to just do a little bit of reading to make sure I've got this right. So now there's a massive Pandora change. So I'll try to go over the best I can. And okay, Pandora points are taken into account for matchmaking. So the whole matchmaking system from Pandora has been reworked, and I'm not much of a Pandora player, but you know, if you are into Pandora, they are also doing rewards for Pandora players like they did for constructed players, which is awesome. They also tell you your wins. So 0 win gets you 1 Pandora point, a battle chest, and 80 gold. Now, so one Pandora point. So you need to build up points in order to climb the Pandora ladder. So yeah, you get 3 battle chests, 300 gold, and 46 Pandora points for 9 wins. So that's pretty cool. Seasonal rewards, which is always awesome. So you're going to get rewarded for playing Pandora. And you also have to build Pandora keys by winning games. I have a lot of Pandora keys already, and it tells you your points here. So a complete rework of the Pandora system. Be sure to check that out. So what's next? Let's take a look at the other features. I think I've covered everything but balance. I think it's just everything but balance. Oh, one thing to mention before we do move on to balance, we have emotes, which I was talking about earlier, which you just left click your orb in game, and then you can just choose which emote you want. And we also have more levels. So we were capped at level 30 before, but now we can go to level 100 and beyond, I believe. So that's cool, so you can keep progressing with your character, and you do get rewards as you level up, like cards and gold. So that's another awesome feature they've added. So last but not least, let's just talk about balance and what's changed. We've also had card art, so I can probably have a quick peek at that card art as well as we go through it. The Baron got some new card art. Where is he? There he is. Looking very cool there. We also have Healing Song. That was another one that got some new card art. A Ground Shaker finally got some card art, which is awesome. I've been wanting Ground Shaker to get art for a long time. And look, he's killing little bomb slingers since their nerf, and we'll go over that in a second. We also had Soul Drain get some art, which is sweet. Another card we see a lot of in this game. So yeah, we've had some art, but let's talk about the balance. So first things first, ranged creatures now strike back when they're attacked by other ranged creatures. So if an archer fires an arrow off at another archer in the distance, that archer is going to hit him back. Big balance changes for red is Bombslinger now has 1 health. And where is he? As you can see, he's had a health nerf there. And this is kind of funny because it kind of works with the Ground Shaker artwork. So I don't know whether that was intentional or not. Hate Seed has had 1 less health, so he's a bit easier to kill now. Windfall has been changed to 10 Faeria and now gain 13 Faeria. So one thing blue players could do, they could get a Windfall off turn 2 or 3. Now it takes a little bit longer depending if you're on Explore or not. Free Wishes got bumped up to 3 Faeria. 3 Faeria for 3 Wishes kind of seems right as far as flavor goes. As for yellow, Vampire got a buff. He got an extra attack, trying to make him a bit more viable. I think Vampire wants to find a home in yellow control, but we'll have to see because yellow is very good as an aggressive deck at the moment. And Archer got a nerf. He had 1 health taken away, and I like Archer getting nerfed because this card can get nuts. And he's such a pain to deal with if you don't have that removal. So yeah, they are the changes. We'll probably see some more changes in the future. But I hope you guys are enjoying Faeria and the New Dawn that has come upon the game. This is the last version before a full game release. So the next big patch we're going to see is going to be the game leaving early access. So Faeria has come a very long way since I started playing the game back in December last year. I'm very happy with how it's progressed and how well the devs handle balance, community. They cooperate with the community. They talk to the community, see what people like, see what people don't like. Of course, their balance changes frequent, so they don't let things get out of hand. Thanks for watching as usual. Before this, follow us on this channel, like, subscribe. If you have any friends who want to know more information about the balanced patches, send them this way, and hopefully my video can help out. Thanks very much, guys. I hope this helps. Take care and enjoy Faeria.